Hey, everybody, we're back. Ooh.
Episode 35.
35. Yes. Oh, my gosh. I have zoomies, like real zoomies. I don't know if what we were recording at the beginning is going to make it to the BTS, but if it does, it's going to be really funny because I am on one. Talking about my poppy. Who has tried this poppy fruit punch? Who? Drop in the comments. And if you haven't, you're missing out. This is the best fucking poppy ever. And this is not sponsored.
Guys, it's pretty good.
It's so good. I'm hiding it in the garage, you guys, from this motherfucker right here.
I can't drink it.
And Donovan. Huh?
I can't drink that right now.
Oh, you can't? No, but my son can. So
can.
I am hiding it in the motherfucking garage. Shh. He doesn't watch our podcast, so he won't hear this. But
How many grams of sugar is in there?
0.
You sure?
Oh, just kidding.
Was it like 3?
It's 300.
Oh, it's not 300 grams of sugar.
It is. It's 300 grams of sugar.
Is it made of diabetes?
It's diabetes in the diabetes in the can. It has 300 grams of sugar and 5,000 carbs.
Don't buy it.
No, that's so
It's so bad for you.
That's so you do not drink my soda. Yes. Guess what? Well,
Chicken butt.
You already know. Yes. Chicken butt. I got a paddleboard. What? I'm excited about it. I'm gonna put a picture up here.
You are.
Listen, you guys. The one thing about me is I go hard on everything I do. Right?
I know. I got a garage full of stuff you go hard on.
Well, when I master it, then I'm bored and I gotta find something new. Next, I gotta find something new to do, and I have been paddleboarding with Tanya lately, and it's my new obsession.
Again, this is the one thing that I love most about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I was just going to say, I love how you, ever since I've known you, I just love that about you. Like, I want to try it. I want to try it. Or I'll do it. Or, you know what I mean? I love that about you. Because there's a lot of things that I wish I could say as I was growing up until now that I want to try, which I'm doing now, right? Which is different now. But like I jokingly say, there's a garage full of shit. And there is. That's not a joke. But I don't care. Everything we've done, it's because I feel personally pushed.
Oh, okay.
Pushed to grow mentally, I think, for myself. And then not only do you say you do it, you go buy the fucking paddleboard. You go buy, you know what I mean? You go buy, you just like, I'm going to do it. And then like, I'm different. I would go, I want to do it. And then I would like a month later, are you still going to do that thing or what? You know what I mean? You know,
when I get yes, I do know what you mean.
Yeah.
I get hyper fixated on stuff. Yeah. And that's, a form of ADHD, I guess, or maybe,
I don't know what it is.
Maybe I'm on the spectrum. I don't know, but
I like it though.
I'm all or nothing. Thank you, honey.
I like it because it pushes me.
Yeah,
it pushes me, and now that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
it's like if I want to do it, if I'm not going to let anything or try not to let anything. Yeah. Most importantly, my anxiety. Right.
Well, that's what it is. That's what holds you back.
Yeah, keep me from doing these things.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So,
So, we've been paddleboarding one time. And
more than once, but
no.
A handful maybe.
No, hold on, let me finish. So like one time in Hawaii, when my Uncle Safi, he said, oh, I have paddleboards. Like, you guys should try it. And then David brought him to the beach and then we had a blast, right? That was the one and only time. That was like more than 10 years ago.
Sure.
And then fast forward, Tanya was like, we have paddleboards. We should go. And I was like, oh, okay. And, we went and I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I wasn't very good at it, but I know how to surf. So it didn't take me long to pick it up. And there's like a whole technique and whatnot. And so then we went the second or the third time with the Camachos. And then we just had a blast, man. We went out at Dana Point and then and she was like, let's go over here. If we go all the way around the island, we can end up on the other side where all the bars are. And I was like, bars? Say less, bitch. But we didn't stop at the bars, but we went all the way around the island and it took us like an hour, maybe. We saw seals. They came up right up to our boards, blah, blah, blah. And then on the way back, she's like, let's go out again later on that day. And I said, okay. But then the wind picked up and then it was tumultuous. It was, I was like, oh my God. And then I didn't have a good board. I had like the beginner board.
Sure.
And it was really hard, but I did it. And then after that, I was like, it was fucking hard. We did it and I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And then was it Saturday night? I was like, I'm going to look up boards. And then I went down a rabbit hole, you guys, for like 3 hours looking up paddle boards, paddles, like all this stuff. And then Sunday morning, I'm like, I think I want to do this. And I'm going to put the picture of my board up here again. And it was like fate because all the boards I looked at, I found one that had a hula girl on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in the color scheme of our podcast and our podcast logo.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was fate. I'm supposed to do it. And then of
Supposed to
course,
happen.
I had to buy the bundle because I had to get it. I wanted the cooler that you could put on your board and I can put cocktails in there and board. How cool is that?
It's very cool. Yeah.
So anyway, I'm excited about that. And I got my first text today saying, I think my cooler is coming, but I think my board won't be here for like a week. So
It's on its way.
I know. So you guys, I'm all or nothing.
Yeah.
If I'm going to try something, I'm going to do it 100% balls to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
No shortcuts. I'm doing it all. That's how I was when I got into like surfing on a longboard.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I had a custom board made. Like I went fucking nutty. So I'm that friend. Don't take me shopping with you because I will encourage you to spend money and I will encourage you to try new things and I will encourage you to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, on that note, we have some really cool little ant army messages that I want to send. And the
Sweet.
first one, we're going to kick off with an ant brag. So everybody clap. Woo! All right. This one, oh my gosh, did I cut off the name? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. This one, well, I kind of cut it off. It's from Hannah. Hannah, you'll know who you are. Okay, Hannah wrote, Hi, internet parents. I have an ant brag. It's been about 6 months since I have ended my long-term relationship. Woo! I think that's the ant brag. And then they go on to say, I feel so much better on my own and like myself again. Okay, that was an ant brag. So everybody clap. Everybody clap for Hannah. Woo! But almost 3 months ago, I lost my mother. We're so sorry to hear that. She was our family unit, and I never thought she would be gone so early in life. I'm only 25 and now I'm facing life without my mom. Every day is a battle, but I know my mom would be so proud to see what kind of person she raised, being so strong after such heartache. Life this year has definitely rocked my shit, but I'm still here, healthy, and have a support system like no other. Your podcast is such a safe place for me. Thank you guys for bringing joy to my life every week. I don't know. I am on one because I'm PMSing, but I have been crying at the drop of a hat lately. My hormones are out of whack, you guys. I need medication. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, we're very sorry to hear about your mom. And this is a friendly reminder to all our little ant army out there. And if you're new here and you just happened upon our podcast, you need to spend as much time with your loved ones as possible, especially your mom. She is the heart of everything, right? And if you don't have a mom or you have a shitty mom that doesn't apply to you, that's okay. I can be your mom and he can be your dad. Okay. But we're so proud of you for ending that relationship. That means you're prioritizing yourself. Right. What do you have? Do you have any dad advice?
No. I'm just happy for her. I'm not quite sure how long that relationship was, but I'm sure it sounded like it was pretty long.
Yeah.
And now that she's in a better place, again, losing your mom is not easy. I remember when I lost mine. It was hard. But like anything else, you'll be able to move on and just stay. Keep listening to us, man. We'll bring you back. I know for me, that's what helped me was my family bring me back. From whatever my thoughts were going or whatever. Sure. And I had moments too. I'm sure you have the same, and that's not going to go away. They just won't be as intense. I believe. I still have them. And as a matter of fact, we're leaving this weekend to go visit my parents at their gravesites. So I've been thinking about them a lot lately, and this is probably around the time of the year I'd like to go and see them.
Yeah.
Before we start getting busy with our schedules or whatever, but. Kudos to you, and at the same time,
we're so proud of you too.
At the same time, I'm sorry about your mom. Yeah.
But that is an ant brag,
Big time.
and we are so fucking proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
When you prioritize yourself, because a lot of us don't. We always, we put ourselves last, or we let the loved one with our finger quotes that's, putting us through the fucking ringer, we let them be the priority, and then you lose yourself.
Yeah.
Right. So you took a step back and said, what the fuck? What am I doing? And now you're in a better place. And that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And as hard as it is, and you do it, you will come out at the other end.
Yeah.
Bigger, better, stronger.
Way better than you were before, for
Exactly.
sure. Way better.
All right. Next up, we have, this is from Sophie Elvine Dahlquist. I hope I said that right. And they said, hi, I just wanted to say that I truly enjoy your podcast. It's saving me every Thursday. You are both such amazing people and wonderful parents to your kids and also your internet kids. Yeah, we are. Woo! Please never stop being who you are. Love, Day One Aunt from Sweden.
Wow.
Woo!
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. When
That's
I
cool.
saw this, I go, Sweden. That's on my bucket list, is it not? I
Sure.
want to go to Sweden.
Yeah.
So we're going to be looking you up, Sophie, if that's okay. Just scooch over. I don't need that much room. Take and sleep on the floor. It'll be fine, right? Okay. But that's so cool. Oh my
It is
gosh.
very cool.
To hear, we're from Southern California in the United States, which is a garbage dumpster fire right now. So the fact that people from other countries are listening to us
Seriously.
is amazing. And it made me feel so good.
No.
That's amazing. And if you're listening to this from outside of the US, please drop where you're from so all our little ants can see where everybody's coming from, and especially me, because I want to see. I know
Sure.
we have a little base in London. I've seen Canada, and I've seen Australia, and I've seen Hawaii. Have you seen any other ones? Do you remember?
No.
I think I remember one from Germany, and I know for sure Mexico, because that was one of the earlier podcasts that they dropped a line and said they were from Mexico. But let us know where you're from. I
Sure.
would love to see that. So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Sophie. We
That's
love
really,
you.
really cool.
I know, my goodness. Okay. And then the next one is from Zoe Paredes 2246.
Okay.
And they said, Tate nailed this episode. And they're
Wow.
talking about last week. Super inspiring to hear his words. They were so uplifting and relatable.
Thank you.
Great job, honey. I love when they shout you out personally. I love that so much.
I appreciate that.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this one is from, we talked about, we read one of her things, or her comments last week.
Mm-hmm.
This is from Whittuni. So WHIT, the number 2, and then NEY.
Mm-hmm.
They said, hi, I'm the fantasy author. Remember she writing the
Yes.
fantasy books?
Yes.
I can't thank you all enough for celebrating with me. So this is a shout out to all our little ants.
Yeah.
And then she said my newest book is called The Vindicated Queen. And we're going to put that title up here. So at Whittuni, please send us the drop date
Yeah.
and when it is, so we can buy your book and we can celebrate it and we can put it up here so everybody can go look at it. Yes. And buy it. And support our little ant army.
Yes.
And if you guys have businesses, if you guys are starting out, if you guys have an Etsy, if you have a Pinterest, I don't know what if you guys are trying to hustle and make money and you guys are creating, send us what you're doing and where we can find you, and we'll shout you out. Yeah. Ooh, we could do a whole little like spotlight, a little ant spotlight.
Yeah.
Huh.
For sure.
You guys want that? Anyway, drop it in the comments if you guys want that. Okay. So that's what it's called. It is called The Vindicated Queen. Woo. Okay. And this is from my newfound friend, mutual on TikTok. And they go by JD.
Okay.
And we just became mutuals. They were always like commenting on my stuff. So then I started commenting and then I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. But they said, and this was a comment on, this is what we're going to talk about. They left a comment on my latest TikTok. I did a post yesterday on TikTok, and it took me a year to write it because every time I did, I got too emotional. But I finally did it, and I posted yesterday, I don't know, like 12 to 14 pictures of me crying, watching Drew record her audiobook, and then when we went on the press tour last year for her book. And then I finally did it because her new paperback is out.
Sure.
And so I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm gonna post this. And JD posted on my TikTok and said, you have raised 3 amazing kiddos. You have brought genuinely kind and loving children that now other people look up to for inspiration. Specifically, Drew is teaching me how to stand up for myself and women and femme presenting people. Dason is teaching me how to be queer, and I it cut off. I forgot, guys, to open it up even more. But I thought that was amazing, and there were like the comments alone. I'm like, fuck my video, who cares? They're like my TikTok, but the comments in the TikTok is what I'm like. All right, guys, knock it off. Knock it off. It's making me cry.
Yeah.
And then when I asked you at the gym this morning, hey, did you see my TikTok? Did you watch my TikTok?
Yeah.
And what'd you say?
I watched it like 5,000 times.
And then I go, and did you cry every time?
Every single time, like I haven't watched it the first time. And the last time I watched it was this morning.
Yeah.
Before we got up.
Oh, you're so cute.
Watched it one more time just to make sure it wasn't gonna make me cry again. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I just loved it. I thought it was cool.
Well, thanks, honey.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just did it because it was just my way of like, showing the peeps, like what it's truly like to like watch this crazy life unfold. It's pretty awesome. Like it just made me think of like, and the coolest picture. And this is why I brought this up. Because I'm gonna put this picture up right here, you guys, because this goes right into the last thing I'm gonna read.
Okay.
And this is from Brittany Ann, and she also posted on my TikTok because I posted this picture, you guys, of Drew at her book signing, the very first stop on the book signing tour, and Brittany brought her little girl. To the book signing for Drew's book, and the little girl's, well, you can see it up here. She's looking up to her, and it was at that moment because we're at everything, and I'm filming, I'm taking pictures, and when I was building that TikTok yesterday, I found that picture, and because I was looking for it, I'm like, there's a picture of this mom who brought her little girl, and I need to see it, and I found it again, and when I first took the picture, I just remember thinking, that's my baby. And that's a mom who brought her baby. And so my baby is teaching future generations of women and femme presenting people like how to prioritize yourself, how to center yourself and decenter men. And it was at that moment. I remember, I think it was with either Ed or Tanya. One of them asked me, like, at what point did you realize, holy shit, my daughter's, she's famous or that she's really hit the big time. It was this moment, this picture. It was this moment because I'm like, holy hell.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, Brittany Ann said, reading this on my flight back home, full sobbing. This type of stuff hits different after having a little lady. Thank you for being such an inspiration to me as a mom who doesn't have the healthiest relationship with her mom. Your kids are really so lucky. P.S. That's me and my girl at the book signing. I was sobbing. So thanks a lot, Brittany Ann. I made you sob. Now you made me sob. Are you tearing up?
You're going to make me cry.
Aw, are you tearing up, honey?
Yeah.
Aw. What about that made you tear up?
What do you mean? What about
I want you to share your feelings with the little ant army.
I mean, I was there. I saw it too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Just proud.
Yeah. Stop. You're going to make me cry too.
You told me to talk.
I'll talk. Okay, shut up. Oh, I know. We got to stop. Thanks a lot, Brittany.
I know.
But it's just those like that picture. I'm going to frame it.
What was the subject matter again today?
Listen, guys, this is part 2. If you didn't listen to part 1, pause right here and go back and listen to part 1 on episode 34. This is episode 35, part 2 of why people become haters and how to stop being one. Right? So last week we talked about why people become haters. And did you notice how I'm like segueing right into it because I want you to get it together, man.
Get it together, man. Get your shit together. Bro, what the fuck?
Oh, you're so cute, honey. Anyway, but yeah, this is part 2, you guys. So now we talked about last week on being a hater, which is so funny because Evelyn, and I won't out you, Evelyn, on who you were talking about, but my bestie, Evelyn, she called me on Sunday and we were talking and she was like, oh my God, your podcast last week. And I go, yeah. And she goes, it came at the perfect time. I go, why? She goes, cause I was online And well, she said, first of all, me and Aubrey were laughing in the car because they were listening to my podcast, our podcast on the way to school. And she said, we were laughing because when Auntie Noelle was talking about, remember that person I told you was hating on me and told me to my face because she was drunk that, yeah, your perfect little life, and I have to hate watch you online. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
She knew exactly who I was talking about. So we were laughing about that. And then she said, and then after I watched the whole podcast, she's like, I was online later on that day and I was watching, you know, people having fun and doing all this, that, whatever. And she goes, and I caught myself and I was like, oh my God, I'm being a hater. I was like, Evelyn. And she's like, I know. And she goes, so if I didn't watch your podcast, I wouldn't have caught myself being a fucking hater online. I said, the difference between you being a hater or thinking you're being a hater and someone who's truly being a hater is Evelyn is a kind person.
She just said it.
And she's recognizing it, one, but two, she's saying it she's using her inner voice.
Yeah.
She's not telling that person to their face that they hate their own life, and then hate watching your perfect life or whatever.
Right.
And we just laughed about it. So I thought that was funny because not only do we impact our little ant army, but we also have an impact on our friends and our family. So I think that's funny. Not funny, haha, but like I think that's interesting. That's really cool.
Sure.
So it must be doing something right. And if Evelyn's the only one that watches this, that's okay with me too. We'll keep doing it. But anyway, okay, so we're going to get into part 2. Now listen, this is about how not to be a hater.
or if you are one, you can work your way through it, right? Like not necessarily not because we all have a little bit of haters.
Well, yeah, no, it's more of like, I'm a hater, but how can I not be a hater?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Recognizing that you are, admitting you are.
That's step 1. And Evelyn is a clear indication of that.
Way ahead of the game.
Yeah, Evelyn, you're a trendsetter, man. But which is, I'm not even joking.
No.
The first step in not being a hater, you guys, is practice self-awareness.
Yeah.
So we're going to put that title up here in case you want to take notes.
I've caught myself plenty of times.
Yeah.
I've recognized it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I've caught myself plenty
what do
of
you
times.
think?
I just go, what the hell's the matter with me? And then I just turn it off.
Like recently?
No, I wouldn't say recently, but I just remember catching myself
Yeah.
hating on something.
Yeah.
You know, it could have been, I can't remember exactly what it is.
Well, I know you hated on when you were younger, you hated on the kids who had the Jordans.
But
Yeah.
I'm talking like within the last like 5 years, maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah, I caught myself just looking at probably something online. You know,
Okay.
I watched and I was like, what the fuck? You
Yeah.
know? And then I said, what the hell's the matter with me?
Are you okay?
Yeah. You know, like it's stupid. So I just stopped watching it.
Yeah.
You know, and then I try to change my mindset. And
Yeah.
then I'll go back and look at it again
Yeah.
and think that's pretty cool.
And then appreciate it.
And then appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's the stupid shit I just did. That's something I don't know if I made it up, but I just do it with myself because I recognize it. And then it was hours later, of course, I forgot about it. And then I went back and I watched it and I went to see if I was going to, and I just appreciated it for what it was. And I actually was like, it made me feel way better.
Aw.
In that I was like, look at him, like good for you, or whatever he was doing. I can't remember.
Did you leave a nice comment?
Yeah. In fact, it was probably like one of my buddies, you know, and I was like, what the fuck? Why do you get to do that? Or whatever, right? And then I saw him and I said, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
He earned it.
Yeah.
You know, whatever the case may be. And yes, I did text him and said, hey,
Yeah.
man, this is pretty cool, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. I'll do stupid shit like that too to prevent myself. I think it's like a game I play with myself to prevent from thinking of like hating stuff.
What do you mean do stupid shit?
It's not stupid.
Oh.
I call it stupid, but it's not.
You're talking about like doing like little things, like little habits that you do to make yourself not think like that.
Not think like that.
Yeah, and that's part of self-awareness,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you catch it and then you do what works for you to like help you not do that again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's
love
just that, like heart it or comment.
Oh, I
You know,
see. Your follow-up on, hey,
Yeah.
stop being a hater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Heart it, follow up and say, hey man, this is cool. Thanks
Yeah.
for sharing this.
Yeah.
You know, and really mean it and really appreciate
Yeah.
Like it has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, no,
It's
because
them.
well, it's also like to check your own ass.
Yeah,
right? Like
like, come
shit,
on,
dude,
yeah.
get your shit together. No, I love that. You know,
Yeah.
and like it's so funny because like, and the reason why we came up with this subject, you guys, on like, you know, what was it like? Why people become haters, right? In episode one, the first episode, and then this one, how to stop being a hater, or because I don't think anyone like cannot like grow up and not be a hater.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You're
Everyone has
if
it.
you're a human and you have a heartbeat, you will hate at least once in your
You
lifetime.
have some
right?
haterism in you,
Yeah,
buddy.
you got that. You're drinking that haterade, right? So, but the reason why we came up with this topic was because I was just floored on how people can be so mean online,
Yeah.
right? Because I would never and have never like watch some random video on TikTok, let's say, and go, oh, yeah, like that person's fat or that person's ugly or whatever, and start typing.
Yeah.
I don't know that person. And
Yeah.
even if I did, that's even worse.
I know.
But I would never do something or some backhanded comment or something. I've never had the inkling to do that. But what have I done to other strangers' posts? Oh my God, yes. Or I'll just write, let's fucking go. You know,
Yeah.
just LFG to
Yeah.
people who are like trying something new, especially if they have like one like or no likes and their video's been up for like, I don't know, 5 hours and nobody's liked it. I go in there, boop, like it, and I say something nice.
And
they're-
it's obviously something you like.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
enjoyed watching
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah.
I'll give you an example. I just did this yesterday. There's a black girl who loves Disney. She's a Disney adult, unapologetically like us. And she started a meetup at Disneyland in Southern California for other black girls who love Disney, right? And I think the first time she had like, I don't know, maybe 10 people show up, 10 women show up.
No
and then
way.
I just saw a post. Yeah, I saw it like a couple weeks ago. Then I saw yesterday's post, and I'm not even joking, guys. There was like 50 plus people. I didn't count them all, but there was a big fucking crowd, and they did a big group picture. And I commented something nice on the first one, and I commented something nice on this one because she's doing something she loves. I thought it was adorable, and I'm like, yes, we need other, you know, black and brown people at Disneyland having a blast and not apologizing for it. What the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I thought that, and then creating a community where other people can join in.
Yeah.
I thought that was awesome. So I left a really cool comment. I'm like, we need more people like you in this world. I love this so much. This is amazing. I hope I see you guys next time I'm at Disneyland.
And I feel like if you do a lot of that, like these commenting, hearting, it takes away that hate.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you start to appreciate these people trying and these people putting up videos. And
Do you know how hard that is?
Yeah,
To put yourself on camera on TikTok?
I do.
For those of you listening on Spotify, Tate just was gooped and gagged like, yeah, bitch, what the fuck? Of course I do. That's my MO, you know?
Yeah.
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 So can you imagine? I just love it so much when people are just like, you know what, fuck it, let it rip. And then I'm going to
Trying.
do it. I'm going to try it. Yeah.
Trying.
100%. So like, it's so cool, man. I just like the mama bear just comes out of me and I'm just like, I'm so proud of you. Well, I don't say that because then I don't know if they'll take that weird. Like, who the fuck is this lady? But I'll just say something cool about their video. But yeah, it feels good.
It'll feel way better than putting on some fucking negative shit. I promise you that.
No shit,
You should
dude.
try it.
And listen, if this is pinching you under the arm, like right here under the arm, did your mom ever do that? Get over here and pinch you in the underneath your arm, like by your armpit, and it really hurts. If you feel that pinch right now from me, you're being a hater and you're getting called on it. So we need to work on that. So that's number one. Number two, okay, of how to overcome being a hater is limit comparison.
Yeah.
That's what, oh man, that's like ramping it up. Like, have you ever seen that old timey little pump thing that people use to like make a fire?
Yeah.
It looks like an accordion. It goes like that. That's what, when you compare yourself to others, that's fanning the flames, dude, of your haterade. Dude, you can't do it. So if you're comparing yourself to other people, by the way, when you're watching social media, this is like a mom and a dad kind of piece of advice. Just know that 95% of that shit's not real.
No.
They got a filter on their face. They're using, Facetune to make their waist skinny, like whatever the fuck they're doing, right?
Yeah. I was just thinking about comparing, and I'm currently doing that right now, to be honest, because probably because I'm in the bodybuilding thing and I'm in that mindset, and that's most of the stuff I look at on social media, and so I'm constantly comparing like my chest to this guy's chest, or my arms to this guy's arms. I'm not hating on his arms, but just saying, man, I need to get to look a little bit
different.
That's different. So and I'm explaining that because if you're looking,
because you're looking at it for inspiration.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
people who hate aren't looking at it through that lens. They're looking at it through jealousy. Comparing themselves to them. How come they have what I don't have?
Exactly.
And they're drinking that haterade and getting on the keyboard like a psycho, right?
So yes, the way that's what I was trying to explain. I wasn't quite sure the word. The inspiration was perfect.
Yeah.
But that's what I am doing when I watch these. I want it to look like that. I want my chest to look like that guy's chest. You know, arms, whatever, legs, all that, and that's what I'm constantly doing.
Yeah. When I saw that girl's Disney post, I'm like, oh my gosh, like that inspired me to be kinder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or to do things to try to build community.
Sure.
And that's what we're doing with this podcast,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So it totally inspired me. I didn't go, how come I don't have a group like that? How come I wasn't invited? 'Cause you're not black, dummy, right? And like, just, you know, like make space for everybody.
You could do it too, buddy.
Yeah. If you're a different culture, like
you could call it too, buddy.
Exactly. But the whole thing is, the whole premise of that was to limit comparison. And if you find yourself comparing yourself all the time,
that's not.
You got to take a break. Yeah. Time out. Yeah. You are on a timeout.
Yeah.
Turn off the phone, go touch some grass, go read a book,
yeah.
Go call a friend, call your mom, you know, do something, but take breaks away from social media. And then again, and this goes back to what I just said, like none of that, a lot of that shit's not real, right? The Disney posts, those are real, but I'm talking about how come she is skinnier than me? How come she has a better nose than me or whatever?
Right.
You got to recognize the highlight reel versus real life difference.
Oh,
because I know that early on in my social media days, I was only the highlight reels.
Yeah, you admitted it.
Yeah.
You're saying, I'm not going to show you the negative shit.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show you
There's too much negativity in this world. And that was the lens I was looking through. But what I was doing was I was making someone else feel like they fell short of their because this person was a mother and, you know, her kid was a little shit, by the way. I'm just saying. But it's like, well, that kid was so ulavale, man. That kid never listened. Anyway, I'm not judging. I'm just observing, making an observation. But like I thought, there's so much negativity in the world, dude. Right. I want to show people how proud I am of my kids and my husband, of my accomplishments at work or whatever. Now, if you look at my social media, no, I'm not doing a lot of that. Not because of that person, but because there's too much information. People can see too much. And then I go, you know what? I'm only going to post when I feel like I really want to say something or show something, which is what I did yesterday.
Exactly.
In fact, I made a post for you too. So
I know.
You probably didn't see that one.
I did see it.
Okay. So
I saw it and I shared it and I hearted it.
You did?
I did.
Oh, thank you, honey. Okay. So we want to limit, that number 2 is limit comparison. Okay.
Exactly.
The third one is, which we're jumping ahead, man.
I know. It's just because I was just thinking about those certain things as I went through them myself.
Of course.
And how I was trying to fix it, I guess. I would not think like that. It's just because I hated the way that made me feel.
I know.
Once you say it or admit that you're hating, you feel like shit.
And then you feel, don't you feel dumb?
Yeah, and even makes it even worse is you carry it out for a minute. Yeah. Like you stay on it and you're like, no way, man. And then all of a sudden you realize, damn, what an asshole. But it's like I'm just beating myself up. Yeah. You know what I mean? Telling myself, relax.
Well, good. Because you deserve a slap to your face for thinking those things.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I know. You're beating yourself up. Like
it makes me feel even worse because I carry it out even longer.
What do you mean? Like doubling down?
Yeah, like I'm still on it. And I'm like, what am I what's wrong with me?
I can't imagine you doing that though.
No, I'm just saying years ago.
Got it.
How I think about it, when I went through those, that was horrible.
Yeah. You're like disgusted with yourself right now. No, I get it. No.
It's just easier now because I'm older and I played that stupid game with my head.
Yeah.
And it's helped me deal with it better. Not to say it's 100% because I still have them.
Yeah.
It's just not as bad anymore.
No, for sure. So what he's talking about is Well, you kind of went off the
did,
rails on
sorry.
what we were talking about. No, it's okay. But number 3 is celebrate other people's wins.
Yeah.
Celebrate them because it, like Tate said, it's going to make you feel better.
It's going to make you feel way better than the
Right?
negative comment or negative thoughts.
And
you
when
know?
that mean what I say by what I mean by that is reframe your envy
Yeah.
as inspiration.
Inspiration.
Right? Oh, I'm inspired by that person. So the
Yeah.
minute you see that click and go,
Oh.
fuck, I'm being a hater.
Yeah.
Instead of like looking at it through that lens, go
Yeah.
look at it through like, oh, okay, you know what? I'm inspired. I'm not hating.
No.
I'm inspired.
Yeah.
Do I want that car?
Yeah.
Yes, because I walk to work every day. And you know what? Good for them.
Yeah.
And you know what happens? The universe brings it full circle to
Yeah.
you and blesses you with things that
Yeah.
you really want and desire
Yeah.
because you're not being a fucking hater.
'Cause you're not being
when
a
you're a hater, you're blocking all the blessings that are
Everything.
coming to you
Yeah.
because all you're talking about is negative stuff. So the universe only knows what you're telling it. So the universe will say, oh, like you don't like this. And basically you're saying you don't like money, you don't like cars, you don't like beauty, you don't like any of this stuff. So they go, okay, you don't get any of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my, belief anyway. So we want to make sure that you guys are reframing your envy as an inspiration and then congratulate instead of criticize.
Yes, please.
All right.
Yeah.
And
Or if you don't want to do it, just heart it. Even that one heart will make you feel better.
I think you gotta write something out in order for you to get that venom out of your veins. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, but you could baby step it,
Yeah.
do a heart, and love heart it, and move the fuck on.
Yeah, move the fuck. Don't stay on it.
And if you can't, and you can't help but drink the haterade, keep scrolling,
Yeah, move it,
motherfucker.
move it.
Don't comment anything. Just keep scrolling and be miserable. The end. Okay. Okay. Number 4 is focus on your own path.
Oh, come on.
Focus
I
on
think
your
about that
own
all the
shit.
time.
Yeah. So number 4, focus on your own path, right?
Mhm.
And because what you're looking at is something that you want to do. So
Yeah.
you got to take a step back and go, okay, how come I'm hating on this?
Yeah.
How come I'm hating on this promotion that with my finger quotes, friend, because if
Yeah.
you were a real friend, you wouldn't be hating on him.
No.
But why this person I know, how come I'm hating on their job promotion?
Yeah.
Maybe because you hate your job. Maybe you're unemployed. Maybe you wish you had that promotion. Maybe you're in the same industry. Whatever the case may be, self-reflect.
Yeah.
And go, okay. And then go, okay, I'm hating. I admit it. I don't want to be a hater. And I'm only hating because of XYZ.
Sure.
Now, you take that XYZ and go, how can I get that from me?
Yeah.
Then you're not hating. You're minding your own goddamn business and working on yourself.
Yeah.
You know how they say the grass is always greener?
Yeah.
Water your own fucking grass and then you won't
Exactly.
have to look at your neighbor's grass.
Instead of looking at it as hating, look at it as inspiration. You can get it too.
Yeah.
Whatever it is he's doing.
Yeah.
Money, cars, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what boggles my mind with people who are mean online to other creators.
Yeah.
Right? And me and the girls had this big discussion the other day about it. And I've come to the conclusion of like, of course they're hating because they see that lifestyle. They see, well, I used to really love you, but now you're out of touch. Why? Because I bought a house with the money I made working my ass off when you sat on your ass and just were like being a couch coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it dovetails perfectly with what you just said. You can have it too.
You can have it.
But
too.
why don't you have it? Now, extenuating circumstances
Sure.
we'll take out of the equation.
Yeah.
I have been passed up for many a promotion
Mhm.
because I'm either a woman of color,
Mhm.
both, whatever the case. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, I have been passed up many a time.
Sure.
And instead of hating on the person who got the job that I wanted,
Mhm.
what did I do? I either left that fucking job and went and got promoted and made 10 times more money,
Yeah.
or I figured out the game,
Yeah.
right? And just I focused on myself.
Yeah.
Why do you waste so much time hating?
No.
All that time you're hating on someone else,
Yeah.
you could be fixing your own shit
Yeah.
to get what
You
they
could
have.
you could be developing the
Yeah.
skills or whatever
Yeah.
have you to gain or get whatever they have.
Mhm.
But you're not. You're spending it on that negativity, and that's doing nothing
I know.
for you.
It
It's not-
brings
it's
you no
not-
benefit.
No, it makes it worse.
Yeah.
Because you're already thinking it, now you're saying it,
Yeah.
and now you're telling everybody it,
Yeah.
and now you know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
it spreads like fucking wildfire.
Yeah.
You know, and then you're trying to fucking create a group of people to all say the same fucking thing, and it's all fucking negative.
Yeah. And you know, you ever have that friend in the friend group that was like, yeah, well, I don't know. Like, maybe they slept with a monster. I don't know. I'm not saying it. I heard it somewhere, or and they're trying to start shit, and you're like, and everyone looks at that person and going, well, all right, see you later. And then they go back to their office and go, motherfuckers, I hate her. Then you don't get invited anywhere.
Yeah.
Now you know why. So, okay, that's number 4. Number 5 is address underlying issues, which is what we just talked about. Listen, if you're hating on someone, you have some kind of insecurity.
Big time.
Right?
Yeah.
So the people who have the loudest mouth on the internet talking about other people who just either mustered up the courage, or they've always been confident and they just are monetizing it now by doing whatever on
smart.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Using their brain.
Yeah. Using your skills. You're like, hey man, I didn't go to college, but I know how to fucking talk on the internet. Now I'm making more money than I would if I went to college, right? So you have to heal those insecurities through therapy, through journaling, and through conversations with other people who will shoot you straight.
Yeah.
Like you come to me, don't I always tell the kids, I always tell my friends, don't ever ask me my opinion unless I'm gonna ask you, do you want the truth or do you want me to make you feel better? Right?
Yeah. Here's another thing I want you to understand too, as if this is you, or if this used to be you, or if this is someone you're working on, like this hate that you have or whatever. I want you to consider also what a waste of energy that is. Like, because it takes energy to create that. Right. And then I know when you're doing it all day, I know you're fucking exhausted. I know you're tired. Right. Like why, instead of doing that, it should be spending it on yourself and improving yourself. Like, because whatever these people are doing that you're hating on, you can do it too. There's an opportunity for you. I know extenuating circumstances, but still the opportunity is wide open, especially with this internet thing.
You have to look inward. Right. And like I said earlier, right, I kind of got ahead of myself. I was like, take a step back and ask yourself, why do I feel this way about this person and what they have or what they're doing or what their success is? What is triggering me to want to get these little phalanges on the keyboard and start going to town? Like, I think of that meme, that meme with Jim Carrey. What's that movie? When he becomes
Bruce
God.
Almighty.
Bruce Almighty, right? One of Tate's favorite movies. I just feel like when those guys start spewing hate, that's what they do. They put their fingers up like this and then they start going crazy, right? Before you do that, pause and ask yourself, what's making me mad about this?
Yeah.
Is it something valid? Now, if it was someone being racist, a bigot, a homophobe, a transphobe, whatever, if it's something like that, go to town, man. Those people deserve it, right? But if it's someone that that you're feeling some type of way about what they have, what you don't have, like whatever, you need to take a step back and go, why do I feel like this?
Yeah.
Before you let those phalanges go to work, dude, you got to figure that out. And then if you can afford therapy, man, what a game changer. Am I right, Val? I don't know if Val watches my podcast, but man, I'm making her work for her paycheck this week. Right? Therapy, journaling. If you can't afford therapy, dude, or if you can, you should journal at the same time.
Right.
I do it. Nobody wants to read that. It's crazy town. I get my venom out in that journal. Most of the time it's just me being mean to myself. Like it's stuff like that. So that's the kind of stuff I'm working on in therapy. Journaling is so therapeutic, dude. Even if you're like, oh my gosh, Val told me the other day, I want you to write a love letter to yourself.
What?
And I go, Val, be serious. Don't play in my face, Val. Okay, I don't have time for this shit. Ask me if I've done it.
No,
I haven't done it yet. I don't know. It made me feel silly. It was really good. I'm just not there yet. I'll write a love letter to anybody else, but just not to myself. Not yet. Now, I wrote a high five letter to myself.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. I just, listen, I got work to do, guys. Leave me alone. No judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. But
this is her hating on herself.
I know, my dual personality. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, or conversations like with other people.
Like this.
Yeah, like this.
This helps me a lot. This what we do every day.
I know.
From the time we wake up to the time we lay down. Whether it's on this podcast or in real life.
Dude, I hated on you before.
You have?
Yeah. Remember when you went on that paleo diet for like 3 years?
Oh, yeah.
And you got all skinny and then I was all in my head, I'm like, I'm fat, I'm gross, I'm this, I'm
I
that.
never knew, babe.
No?
I never knew.
I told you that. That's why we used to get in fights all the time. I'm like, what do you mean you don't want to go eat at Red Robin with me? I can't eat anything on the menu. I'm all, fuck you.
No, I didn't. I know. I promise I didn't know.
No?
No, I never
Oh.
knew.
Well, now you know. Look at breaking news, guys.
Wow.
But
The hate continues.
I'm all sabotaging you. I'm like, doesn't this chocolate cake look good? No, I was hating on you silently, but I already knew I was being a hater. And it's just because I was working too much. I was traveling too much for work. I never saw you. So I was projecting my loathing, my self-loathing onto you. So anyway, we're still here. We're still going strong. Woo! I told you guys, when I go all in, I go all in. Okay, number 6.
Yeah,
Because we're almost out of time.
Which dovetails into number 6. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Surround yourself with positivity as much as you possibly can. Now, listen, I know when I was growing up, I was in a fuck ass childhood. I didn't have positivity around me at home. And that's why I never wanted to be home. I was at everybody else's house. Everybody thought, I think their parents probably thought I was homeless because I was always at everybody else's house.
Sure.
I was the life of the party. I did the dishes. I did whatever just to like earn my keep so people would let me keep coming over their house.
Sure.
Right? Because I was around positivity or I was around things that I wanted. I wanted a home. I wanted
The environment.
I wanted those clothes. I wanted this. So I wanted to be around the things that I wanted and I wasn't hating. I was immersing myself in that environment. And that helped me work on myself to get those things
Sure.
for myself, for our kids, for you, whatever. Right. So you have to surround yourself with positivity and choose uplifting people and spaces,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, because I don't know, man. Maybe because I'm older and that's I think like this now, and that's I don't want to waste time anymore. You know what I mean?
Amen, brother.
And being negative is the worst waste of time ever on the place of this earth. Talking negative, acting negatively, it's just the worst waste of time ever.
And I know people because I think of Donovan when we talk about being around negative people.
Yeah.
Not that he's negative. I think about Donovan when he always says, well, you never know what people are going through.
Sure.
Or maybe they haven't had a bad day, mommy. Sure. Or, he's always looking at the glass half full, right? And he's always worried about, well, maybe they're going through something. And I 1000% believe that when people are hating, they're going through something.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Either they went through something, they're going through something. Or they've just been around negativity all the time.
Exactly.
Which makes me think, okay, you don't even know you're being negative. Probably.
Exactly.
Half the time. Some of you fuckers know. And you're being like, oh, you're doing that shit on purpose. Knock it off.
But I'm with you. I believe there's some people that don't know because they've been in it all their life and that's all they really know.
And then you start to absorb that shit, especially if you're being like that around kids.
Yeah.
Kids will learn what you teach, what you show them.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think about one of your family members that you were around and then we had to have a coming to Jesus party because you were being negative and you didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Because you were around that person who was being negative in your ear, like a little buzz, like a little gnat, like buzzing in your ear, and you were just absorbing it. You didn't even realize it. And then when you realized it, and he told you, like, "Hey, the fuck, you're always like, you're not even yourself when you're around this person.
Yeah.
You're negative. You're not supportive, and you're like, oh, holy shit. Remember that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so sometimes you might not even know you're doing that, right? So you got to break away. Doesn't mean you don't love that person.
No.
Or maybe you don't. I don't know.
No.
You don't have to be around that person all the time.
You can love them from afar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
at an arm length distance.
Yeah. And that's the idea of that is replacing toxic group culture.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
100%.
That's what we want to do.
Yeah.
If you're in it, you need and you can figure it out. You'll know if you're in it. If the negativity is heavy, you can feel it, man.
No, for sure. And we've touched base on this on several different podcasts.
Sure.
About being around people, and we get so many DMs from you guys going, well, how do you, like, especially around the holidays, because we did a whole episode on negative holiday, things that happen during the holidays that are negative.
Yeah.
And so many of you guys were saying, well, how do you get out of it? Like, this is my only family. If I don't hang out with these people, I don't have anyone. And that's real. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
To which I would respond, and some of you guys I did respond to privately, is that you can love them from afar. You can still go to the family dinners and whatnot, but you don't have to engage in their bullshit. You just go, We just had a conversation with friends the other day, and they said some like off-putting stuff, to which I said, yeah, well, I don't know. I don't agree with that because of X, Y, and Z, but to each his own.
Sure.
And that was my way of saying, hey, shut the fuck up. I don't want to talk about this anymore with you in a passive way, because if you want to double down, I'm going to hurt your feelings kind of thing, Yeah. So.
But not, I just think, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I feel like I've been around for a while now, and
yeah, you have
52 years, and we have a small circle of friends, right, that we spend quite a bit of time with, and in that time with these friends and with this family that we have, I want it just to be positive.
Yeah,
that's
a non-negotiable for us, right? And we've learned. Yeah, we've gone through our shitty friends, shitty family members.
Yeah, hanging in there.
Yeah.
They're gonna change. They're gonna change. No, and then meanwhile, killing
your soul.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You're crushing my soul, you dumb bitch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And so, but that's real. Some people are like, well, I'll have no one, and people take advantage of me in this circle, but like I won't have anyone. But sometimes you got to think, okay, what's the worst that could happen if you distance yourself a little bit? Right. And try to make new circle of friends. The problem is that people stay thinking they have no other options. That's why those people continue to be negative and take advantage of you.
Yeah.
But if you put your foot down, you draw a boundary, you stick to your guns, and then you go find other friends, watch how quickly they wake up.
Yeah. Either they wake up or they move on.
Yeah, exactly. That's
either
a good point.
They wake up and move on it. But the best thing out of it is you're moving on.
Exactly. You're prioritizing yourself. Like our friend.
Yeah, exactly.
At the beginning of this podcast.
Yeah.
She said, I finally got out of this, this bad relationship and prioritized herself. And that's where we're going with this, right? Okay. Yes. And then the last thing, you guys, okay, I can't believe we've already done this for an hour, is shift to gratitude. Now, if you know me, or if you know my kids, our kids, you know that we've always talked about, hey, if you look through a lens of gratitude, you will never be unhappy. Or at least you'll minimize the unhappiness, the haterade, all that bullshit.
It won't be as loud.
Negativity,
You'll be able to rule it. You'll be able to block out all that negative noise.
Yeah. And be grateful,
and
right?
Be grateful. Yeah.
And it could be the smallest thing. It could be like, I'm so grateful for these sheets. I'm so grateful I have a home. I'm so grateful I have a job. I'm so grateful I have shoes on my feet when some people have to walk barefoot. Things like that, right? It could be as minuscule as, I'm so grateful I have a toothbrush, right? And I always, anytime our kids, right? And you've said it too, we've taught them this their whole lives. But anytime they think, the sky is falling, this sucks, these people are fucking awful, blah, 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 blah. We always respond with, okay, cool, but what are we glad for? What are we grateful for? And we play the glad game. And we talked about this in other podcasts too, right? Well, let's just say you lost your job, right? And then you can say, well, I'm glad I still have my health. Yeah. I'm glad my kids are still healthy. I'm glad we still have a roof over our head for now.
I'm glad my wife still has a job.
Exactly.
Or my significant other, whoever, right?
Yeah. Or I'm glad my parents are still alive. Something, something that's going to like reel you in and fucking ground you.
Yeah.
And then when you do that, you get to work.
Yeah.
And then you get to work on yourself. And then you get to focus on things where you can fix that problem, right? You come up with a solution instead of going, woe is me. Why does this always happen to me? Right? Yeah. You can take that route, or you can say, fuck, this sucks. But you know what? I'm glad I'm healthy.
Yeah.
Because health is wealth, as they say, right? Or whatever the case may be.
Sure.
And then you can't stay mad when you keep finding things to be grateful for, even if it's like you think this is dumb. It's my love letter to myself. Come on, Val. Right? It's not dumb. No. It actually works.
Yeah. Yeah. And like it's like you were mentioned earlier, it's the smallest things too that you can be grateful for. You can be grateful you woke up.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I thought that makes you grateful like that. But it does because I've done it. I've woken up going, man, I feel good today. And that in itself says I'm grateful I woke up. And then it from the bed, dude, it's like, fuck yeah. I put my feet on the ground, walk into the restroom, look at the mirror, like, look, I'm alive. Like, what am I doing today? Oh, I'm gonna go do this and that. Like, and then you just like, fuck, I have energy.
Yeah.
I have life. Like, what is better than that?
Yeah. Well, and then, it's so funny because we say this to our kids all the time. Your brain will believe whatever you tell it. Right?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I told my dad this.
Yes.
When he was going through some rough times health-wise, and he still to this day goes, I can't believe you said that because that hit me, like punched me in the face. Because you know what? You're right.
You're right.
You're right. Because I was telling myself, you know what? I'm not sick. I feel good, even though he felt like shit. I feel good. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go walk, even though he didn't want to. Yeah. And then it just kind of snowballed until he was like, oh shit, okay, this actually works. Yeah. You know what I mean? He said it helped him with his depression. It helped him with his anxiety. And I was like, really? Me and my dad were like, all right. That's enough. Get out.
Too mushy. Get out.
Yeah. Shut up. Right. And so, but we shared this with you guys because it's so true. And you know what? One of my mentors way back in the day when I was just starting out in PR, she told me, she said, I'm like, well, this guy pissed me off and whatever. Now I got to call him back. And she goes, let me tell you something before you call him back. Yeah. One, did you think about what you were going to say? You got to get it out and get it down, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yes. Okay. Because it was a client, right? And then she said, okay. And number two, this is very important, Noelle. Are you listening to me? And I go, yes. I'm like waiting on the edge of my seat because I think of her as like Yoda, right? I'm like, yes, teach me, oh wise one. And she goes, when you call him, you're going to get what you want, but here's how you're going to get it. You need to smile while you're talking on the phone. And I said, what? And she said, smile while you're talking on the phone. I go, why? I'm pissed at this guy. And she goes, I know, but let me tell you what's going to happen. He's going to feel that smile through the phone and he's going to give you what you want. I was like, what? So I'm calling like this. I hope you guys are watching on YouTube, guys, because you got to see my face. I'm calling like this. And I was like, hey, Jeff, what's going on? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, here's what I'm going to do. And I was smiling and he could hear, he's like, okay, great. Great. You know what? Go ahead. Let it rip. Da, da, da. And I was all, oh, okay.
Energy shifts.
It's a real smile now. Now I'm offering, want to go to lunch? What the fuck? Why did I say that? Why did I say that? That was me. And ever since then, that was like, 30 years ago. I do that to this day. When I want to call someone that I'm pissed and I got to say sorry. And it's like nails on a chalkboard that I have to say sorry because I really feel strongly about it, but I did fuck up, but I go, because I feel embarrassed.
Okay.
And I'll call that person, not text, all you millennials. I'll call that person and I'll smile while I'm talking, like big cheesy ass smile. And 5 seconds in, I'm like actually really smiling because your brain will believe whatever you tell it to do.
So it takes you out of that negativity and turns it around.
Yeah.
Right. And then they feel it on the other end.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah. I thought she was going to kill me.
Yeah, I thought my head was going to get cut off. Right?
Isn't that a great piece of advice?
It is a great piece
I just
of advice.
remembered that. So you're welcome, you guys. And if you try it, oh my gosh, please drop a comment or DM us and let us know if you tried it and it worked. Yeah. Don't DM me if it didn't work. I'm just kidding. And if it didn't, you didn't smile enough. That's my take on that. Anyway.
It's not a big enough smile.
It's not a big enough smile. All right. Okay. The last one, okay, for number 7, which is shift to gratitude. The last part I want to talk about just really quick is focus on what you have and not what you lack.
Wow.
Okay. You have this. Okay. I have my health. I don't have that Mercedes-Benz, but I can get it. And here's how I'm going to do it. Right. Focus on what you have and not what you lack.
Yeah.
That's going to help you guys to stop being a goddamn hater. All right. This is your mom and dad talking. So get it together. Do you have any parting words?
No, man. I'm just glad we spoke about it.
I know.
Right? I'm glad we shared information about it. I learned a lot about myself. That's for sure.
Girl, I learned that you were hating on me.
I still have yet to see the smile, this talking smile.
Shut up. Oh, man. Okay, this was really fun, you guys. Thank you guys for joining us again for episode 35. Can you believe it? It's almost September.
Pretty cool.
Woo! We're doing it, guys. We're really doing it, Harry. Okay, that's it for 35. we're going to come back with 36. Now, this is a call to action. I need you guys to DM us if there's something pressing that you want us to talk about. Okay. We usually do this like every 3-4 months. If there's something pressing that you want us to talk about, please send us a message and we will do our best to cover it. We have a lot of topics that we want to cover, but sometimes I want to do a vibe check. Like, what's going on, guys? Is there something that's current that you guys want us to talk about or whatever? And we will do our best. Yes?
Yes.
All right. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. We love you guys.
Thank you guys.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Yeah. I'm good then. On slaps. You know what else slaps? This fruit punch puppy. Not sponsored. This is the shit, dude. Ugh, it's so stupid.
Is it expensive?
Punch pop. Hey, it's for my gut. It's like make poop. It should be called poopy, not poppy. It makes me poop. I don't know, should I drink it? I don't know. I just had that random thought right now. It is not sponsored, but it is fucking good, dude. I'm a hoe for a fruit punch.
Poppy's poopy prebiotic soda.
Vitamin Benjamin. Vitamin Benjamin. This Poppy Punch Pop makes you go poopy. You gotta say it like Lucy. Do you poop out at parties? Do you poop out at parties? You need Poppy Punch Pop Prebiotic because it makes you go poopy.